You see this and this and this one over here? It's called retrograde. Damn you, Mercury! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking onto this video as well. I'm going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup today. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my skin using the Superdrug's We Love moisturizer. This is so lovely. I've tried this before actually and it's very moisturizing. This is such a lovely moisturizer and it smells of roses as well. Rose is an amazing ingredient when it comes to the skin in terms of hydration. I'm just going to give my skin a little bit more hydration. I'm going to use the La Roche-Posay Tolérane Ultra 8. I don't know how to say the word, it's in French. But this is such a bomb face mist. I don't really see people talk about this product that much. Really hydrating, really lightweight, non-greasy feeling as well. My hands are so slippery. I have to talk to you guys about lip balm, okay? Lip balm is such a necessity during winter time. My lips are so dry, so chapped, so dehydrated and crackly, and I was so lucky to receive this in PR EOS. I know this is available in Superdrug. Look how cute this is, it's little eggs. Oh my god, this smells like caramel. Whoa, EOS, I didn't know you had a caramel lip balm. This was like the go-to lip balm when I was in high school. Now it is time to do the makeup. I really want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by one of my favorite brands, and that is Real Technique. I am so gobsmacked that Real Technique wants to work with me. Like, oh my god, literally screaming inside. Behind the scenes of making a YouTube video. So Real Technique have launched some brand new brushes, and these are the custom collection. The 221 brush is the custom complexion brush. So what this does is that it helps blend out your foundation or concealer. For full coverage, it's best to use the maximum density. For medium coverage, it's best to use medium density. For sheer coverage, it's best to use the minimum density. We also have the cheek brush as well. If you want to have a kiss of color on your cheeks, all you got to do is use the minimum density. Use the mid density if you want to have like a natural flush look, or use max density for targeted areas. For anyone who struggles contouring, then this is the brush for you guys. So if you want to have a natural looking contour look, it's best to use the minimum density. To frame the forehead and jawline, you can use the mid density. If you really want to sculpt your face, it's best to use the maximum density. You can literally make 3 different types of coverages with just one brush. So this is amazing for anybody who doesn't want to spend too much money and have so many brushes. You just need the one and you're good to go. This is also good for people who are traveling and they just don't want to carry too much stuff with them. So excited to try these out. For foundation and concealer, I'm actually going to test out Max Factor. I haven't tried Max Factor in the longest time ever. It's definitely one of those OG brands that a lot of mums and aunties and grandmas go to, even though I'm an auntie myself, but still. This is in the shade Warm Honey. Ooh, very liquidy. Good amount of coverage on there, I can tell. Oh my god, it's oxidizing. Oh no! I don't want a foundation that oxidizes because I'm going out today. Oh. Okay, let's just give this a go. Okay, not that bad. Going to use a Real Technique 221 customizable brush, and I'm going to use the mid density to help blend out this foundation. So soft, it literally feels like my cat's paw. That's how soft it feels. The quality is also really amazing as well. It doesn't feel flimsy or anything. It feels really good quality. Love blending out foundations with a brush recently as well. I feel like once I use a brush to blend it out and then I just go over very lightly with a sponge, it just gives me a really nice flawless foundation coverage. This foundation is definitely light coverage. It's even at my skin, but it's not covering my spots, which is so annoying. I do have a concealer which I will try out and hopefully that will help cover my spots. Not that bad, kind of set semi-matte. This foundation claims to be a primer, concealer, and a foundation as well. I'm not sure about concealer because to me, I would like a concealer that's a little bit more thicker and has way more coverage. Oh, I don't like the smell. It smells very chemically. Oh god. Max is gonna kill me when I watch this video. The shade is nice, but it's just not enough coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more on. There you go. So if you want to have like a medium coverage, I definitely recommend using 2 pumps of this foundation. In terms of how it's making my skin look, not the best. I've definitely tried better drugstore foundation that's made my skin look better. But this Real Technique 221 brush though, really cute. Definitely going to use this again. So soft as well and so quick to blend my foundation. It's kind of giving me dry areas though. Can you see around here the foundation is like drying up? So this foundation is probably made for someone who's got really oily skin. How do I feel about this foundation? I mean, it's got its perks. It's got SPF 20 in there, which I think is really good. It's also a 3-in-1, but I feel like it's more of a 2-in-1 rather than a 3-in-1. I don't think you can wear this as a concealer because it's just not enough coverage, but it is personal preferences anyway. If you're looking for a matte foundation, if you're looking for coverage, I would personally recommend the MUA Pro Base Foundation. I think that's such a good foundation, and it's also a $5 as well. This foundation is okay. I'll give it another go in the future. I'm now gonna try the Max Factor Concealer. I'm gonna use the shade 40, which is a bit of a peachy undertone to help counteract the baggy underneath my eyes. I'm gonna do one side of my face first. I'm gonna go down to the maximum density of the Real Technique brush to help blend this foundation. Concealer, girl, what the hell? To blend this concealer out. Ooh, the concealer's nice. Do you know what? This is actually so handy because I don't have to use so many brushes. This is a nice concealer, and the reason why I say this is nice is because it's able to cover the bags underneath my eyes. I think this shade suits me pretty well. I am going to cover this big Mehusa spot over here. So I'm just adding some concealer on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use the Real Technique brush again just to pick up a little bit and just like lightly dab over the spot. Hopefully this will help cover it. Ooh, this is a good concealer. The foundation feels super lightweight, but the concealer feels a little bit, not heavy, but I can definitely feel it on my skin. I'm gonna go in with the shade at 20 to help highlight underneath my eyes. Again, using the 221 Real Technique brush in a maximum density to help blend it all out. I'm going to also kind of reshape my nose. I'm just going to bring the concealer up towards my nose because I'm going to contour it. Didn't pick up any new powders today at the drugstore, but I am going to use my favorite drugstore powder, and that is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I use this like all the time. It's such a good powder, so lightweight as well. And I'm going to use a 221 brush again, but I'm going to use it at minimal density. I'm going to fluff it in here. Oh my god, I love this powder. Love how like airbrush it makes my skin look, and I just love how lightweight it is as well. I'm going to pick up a little bit more powder and use the Real Technique microfiber sponge just to help highlight underneath my eyes because I really need to get rid of the bags underneath my eyes, girl. Look at that. Yes. With the concealer and without the concealer. Definitely the concealer. Well done, Max Factor. So I'm looking for a brand new bronzer, but I can't seem to find one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the go-to drugstore bronzer that I always use, and that is the MUA bronzer. This is in the shade 120, and I'm gonna use the Real Technique 424 brush. I'm gonna use a minimum density because I wanna just have like a really nice all over glow rather than like a contour look. I'm gonna squeeze in my cheeks like this, and it will create like a natural hollow, and that's where I'm gonna apply the bronzer. Oh wow, okay. Ooh, the reason why I took a step back and was like, hello, was because this brush just made my bronzer look 10 times better than it usually does. Wow. I'm not just saying it because Real Technique is sponsoring this video. I'm actually just being very genuinely honest. I'm also gonna do my jawline as well. Hide that foundation oxidization. Have to do the forehead. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer on my nose as well. I love a good drugstore bronzer because usually they make me look muddy. For blush, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. blusher, and this is in the shade Rosy. I'm gonna use a Real Technique 412 brush. I'm gonna use it at minimal density. I just wanna have like a very soft blushful look. I'm gonna use the Lottie London Mega Watt Eye and Face Palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is called Bright. And I did a swatch, and guys, look at that. I like the shade Power because it's quite goldeny, as for this one is quite pinky silvery. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for this color actually. Apply a little bit underneath my eyebrow actually, so I have a little bit of a glow. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I really like that. Shame I don't like the foundation though, because I feel like if I had a really good foundation on, this highlighter would look so much better. I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose as well. Oh yeah, love a highlighted nose. And I'm just gonna finish it off by spraying a little bit of La Roche-Posay Tolérène. I think that's how you say it. For the eyes, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Courage palette. Now, guys, we need to chat, okay? There are too many eyeshadow palettes and I can't keep up. I feel a bit overwhelmed every time I go into Boots or Superdrugs and I just see nothing but eyeshadow palettes upon eyeshadow palettes upon eyeshadow palettes. It's just getting a little bit too much, and I don't know if I'm the only one who feels like this, but I just feel a little bit overwhelmed and I just need to just let that off my chest. I love Makeup Revolution. I think they're a bomb-ass brand. I feel like they got a lot of amazing products, but I feel like they just need to just lay low on the eyeshadow palettes and maybe focus on something else, like maybe focus on making more amazing base products, because it's so hard to find a good foundation and concealer at the drugstore. There are a few good brands that can offer good foundation concealers, but I feel like Makeup Revolution, can we like switch it up a little bit? Is that okay? Maybe make more face masks. That would be also awesome. But yeah, that's just been on my mind for a really long time. But everything that I say comes from a lot of love. Anything that I say negative, I don't mean it in like a malicious or horrible way. I just feel like when I talk to you guys about makeup, I want to be transparent with you. I don't want to be like holding back and act like everything's all unicorn, sunshine and rainbows and everything, because it's not like that. Anyway, let's carry on with the tutorial. I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette and it's so beautiful. I know I said Makeup Revolution should, you know, kind of take a step back and focus on other areas in the makeup world, but this is such a beautiful palette, and this was the only palette that I felt like I could work with a lot. And I've noticed that whenever I buy a makeup product, I want to make sure that I use it a lot. It's got a lot of beautiful shades in there. I'm a big fan of khaki recently, and the gold and the browns. It's got a good mixture of like mattes and shimmers in there. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I am going to keep my eye makeup a little bit simple today. If you're looking for fun eye makeup looks, make sure to check me out on Instagram. I'm currently doing a series on my IGTV to show you guys how to achieve like bomb, really fun makeup looks inspired by the festive season. So please follow me and show me some love on there, because I create a lot of content and I have no life because of social media. I'm gonna dip into this beautiful taupey brown color. Just gonna buff that into my crease. I like how this taupey brown is not super pigmented, like I can add it on and blend out. I don't like it sometimes when I work with a very pigmented transition brown color, because it's like, it gets a bit too much and I get stressed out, and I'm getting grey hairs as well, guys. I am going out today. I'm going to the ASOS Face and Beauty event, which I'm so excited about because I got nominated, guys. Oh my god, I got nominated! Seriously, thank you so much to everyone who nominated and voted for me in the ASOS Face and Beauty Award. Like, that is so freaking crazy. Like, I can't even adjust to it, like so mental. And ASOS was so nice that they sent me this really beautiful black dress, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So I am gonna go in more of like the gold region. I might add in a little bit of this one in the inner corner of my eyes. I think it's so beautiful. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use my ring finger and apply this gold. I want to play around with my application of makeup. I don't usually use my fingers for adding shimmers, but let me just be adventurous today. Oh bitch, that is cute. Oh my god, I love. My vision is to make like a gold smoky eye. I know that sounds really boring. Look how cute and tiny this Real Technique brush is, guys. Look at that. It's like a little side fan. I'm going to use this to buff out my lower lash line. I'm going to use this shade right here. Just going to apply a little bit in the crease as well, just to help add a little bit more depth. I'm gonna apply some eyelaw lashes. Love eyelaw. I'm gonna use the shade. Girl, they're lashes, not shade. Come on. Gonna use the lash 157. Oh my god, I am loving my makeup look. Okay, so we're nearly done. We are now gonna move on to the lips, and I picked these up at Superdrug just before I was about to leave. I saw this and I was just like, okay, I need to grab me some. I'm going to be using the Superstay Ink Crayon by Maybelline. I saw these two shades, but the thing is they're like $9.99, and I was just like, what the hell? I picked up like 5, and then when I saw the price I was like, oh hell no, I'm not spending 50 quid on just some lip products. So I only picked up 2. I picked up the shade 15 Lead the Way, which is more of a pinky shade, and I also picked up Trust Your Gut. Okay, I'm going with this shade because this is so me. This is a really good saying. Always trust your gut, girl. So it's like a lip crayon, so you can really define your lips, and you can also fill in your lips, of course. so creamy. So that is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you guys like this look as well. The Maybelline Superstay Crayon is so nice. I definitely thought Trust Your Gut will come out a little bit more brown, but it's a little bit more on the grey undertone side, which is not a bad thing, but there wasn't any testers for me to swatch, so I just picked up whatever I thought looks pretty. They do sit quite matte, and it does feel like it's going to stay on my lips for like a long time. This is the dress that I was talking about, guys. Oh my god, look at that. I feel like I'm going to like a Gatsby event, like, hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much, guys, for nominating me for the ASOS Beauty Awards. Like, I cannot believe this is even happening. I mean, I feel like I'm stuck in a rut sometimes. I feel like I work and I work and I work, and sometimes I feel like nothing is going for me, but it just goes to show that when you stay consistent and you just put your head down and work, you never know, tomorrow or next week someone could just email you and a big opportunity like this could just come your way. So definitely believe in yourself, don't give up, focus on your goals. And yeah, I just can't believe something like this would happen, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like no one's really looking at my stuff, which I know sounds really stupid, but yeah, it just means a lot to me, guys, that you have been here for me, watch my videos, and continue to support me and my channel. It just means so much to me. Like, I can't even explain how thankful I feel right now. I am back to posting way more regularly now, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button, that way you are notified when I next upload my video. If you guys haven't seen, make sure you check out my other videos as well. It would mean so much to me. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye, and believe in yourself, stay positive.